कैमरा देखो श्रीका कैमरा తీసుకోరా నేను కూడా నిలబడాలా నేను పెట్టేసేస్తా
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Rohit Bhojraj. I am leading the whole effort of Apollo Children's across Apollo hospitals in India. I would like to welcome all the media persons who are here. I would like to welcome all the doctors and our guests for gracing this occasion. This is the time we are actually starting off a whole new initiative called Apollo Children's. I will explain a little bit about that, but best we heard from our doctors. As we, at Apollo, the most important for us is touching lives. As we touch lives, we also touch little lives, which is children. So pediatrics is not new to us. We have been doing that for the last 40 years. But obviously our mission in Apollo Children's now is to make sure that we increase our focus on pediatrics, offer all specialties under one roof, and make sure that it's a child-friendly environment. And that's something which is very important for a multi-specialty hospital like this. So what we're going to do is launch a new initiative to get all our pediatric services together and make sure that all our consultants are able to handle children in the way they like it the best. In this whole endeavor, it is very important that the doctors are core to all the services we provide. But it gives me great pleasure to have our chief guest here, Ms. Upasana Kamineni Konadela. Thank you so much, madam, for finding time. Upasana madam is a third generation entrepreneur and philanthropist from the Apollo Hospital family in India. So it's 3 generations now. She believes in creating sustainable businesses rooted in social welfare that create a deep long-term impact. And we've been seeing it now. Her heritage of healing and building community infrastructure is reflected in her business ventures and her giving practices. You Are Life, which we all know, is built on the idea of urban wellness and productivity, while the Apollo Foundation is based on founder chairperson, our beloved chairperson, Dr. Pratap Singh Reddy Garu, model of womb-to-tomb care. So that's Ms. Upasana. I would like to invite Madam on the stage, and please help us launch and introduce Apollo Children's to everyone. Thank you so much. I would like to invite Dr. Koteshwar Rao, who is our senior pediatrician and neonatologist. Sir, please come and you can give welcome bouquet to Madam. Can you take it? Madam, always, you are a new mother and children love imagery. Imagery should be able to communicate the happiness and the care that we provide. And Apollo Children's, we have a mascot of our own. We would request you to actually unveil the mascot and make sure that this is what we want our children to believe and embody. All large hospitals do have a very specific wing arms for managing children, and we are the first ones going to form a separate wing altogether called as Apollo Children. So all pediatric care across the Apollo hospitals will be consolidated under the brand image of Apollo Children. So I would like to request Madam to share a few words on her journey as well as her thoughts in this occasion.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you. I would like to start by saying a big thank you to all of you who have supported me in the journey of my pregnancy. Thank you for your blessings. Thank you for your love, especially the media. Thank you for being so supportive and making our pregnancy journey so beautiful. I'm really happy to be here at the Apollo Children's Hospital's launch and the Apollo Pediatrics launch here. It's such a emotional journey for me, and you know, when a child gets sick, it's something very sad for the parent. But when the child goes back healthy and happy, that's pleasure for all of us. And thank you, doctors. Thank you so much for bringing a smile on the children's face and on the parents' face also. As a mother, I can feel this right now. Previously, I used to see it on others, but now I know what happens to a lot of parents when the child actually gets sick. Thank you for working so hard. It really means a lot. During my pregnancy journey, I had so many people coming and supporting me, giving me advice. But with all of these great blessings, I happened to come across something that was a bit painful also for a few people. So some women came up to me and then they said, you know, they really needed support. And these happened to be single mothers. So as the Vice Chairman of CSR for Apollo, may I request Tejaswi, if this is okay, can we go ahead and announce that we will have a free OPD for children over the weekends? Yes? That's great. Thank you, doctors. This will encourage more and more women to support single moms, to support their young ones. And I'm here in this journey with you. It's been an emotional journey. I feel the same way that you feel. And let's get our children healthy and happy together. Dear media, I have two very big announcements today that I'm really very proud to announce. One is that we are launching the Apollo Children's mascot, the logo and the swing. And number two is that you will have free OPDs for your children. The single moms can come and bring in their children over the weekends. So thank you so much. And I hope this really helps. I'm with you in this journey.
Thank you so much, ma'am. That was a great announcement. I'm sure the children will love it. We want more children to come into our
For the
hospital.
moms, because now I'm a mom and I know how the moms feel.
Yes, ma'am. But finally, the children are going to enjoy it too. So we want to make sure our hospital is absolutely friendly to them, and both of them have a great experience in our hospital. So what we want to do, ma'am, is that the backbone of any service we provide is our consultants. At Jubilee Hills, we have a fantastic set of consultants, all specialities under one roof, and a lot of people in Hyderabad as well as around did not know about it. So I would just like to invite all of them, ma'am, and you have, just meet everyone, and then we can do a official launch of the logo also. I hope that's okay, ma'am. Can you please? So I would like to invite all our consultants, introduce you to our fantastic group of pediatric consultants. Great, ma'am. So first of all, I would like to invite Dr. Koteshwar Rao. He's a senior pediatrician and neonatologist. He's been there with Apollo for a very long time, and he's been a teacher to all of us. So, thank you so much. Next, I would like to invite Dr. Sharmila. Dr. Sharmila Pendyala. She's also a teacher, has been with Apollo for a long time. She's a very senior pediatrician, and a lot of children will be seen by both of them. Next, I would like to invite Dr. Sridhar. Dr. Sridhar is a critical care specialist. Madam, whenever we look at small children, one of the key areas is to make sure that our emergencies are very good in handling children, and that's where Dr. Sridhar comes in. And he is core to managing the critical care cases that come to a hospital. Supporting him, obviously, is Dr. Venkatesh. He is Dr. Venkatesh. He is our intensive care specialist, and critical care and intensive care are the pillars of pediatric care. I would like to invite Dr. Yoga Nagendra. Dr. Yoga Nagendra is our pediatric surgeon. He is a stalwart in laparoscopic surgery. So thank you so much, sir. Dr. Mehul Shah, senior affable pediatric nephrologist. The whole Hyderabad knows him. It's a pleasure to have him as a part of our team. I would like to invite Dr. Bhanudi. Madam, neurology has been increasing a lot. So small children come with neurological conditions. Dr. Bhanudi is a trained pediatric neurologist, and he's been an asset to our organization. Dr. Tarang Vora. Dr. Tarang Vora is the only trained, qualified pediatric neurosurgeon in this region. So it's a pleasure to have him as a part of our team. Dr. Amol Gupta. Dr. Amol Gupta, the way he smiles, he brings smiles to the faces of children who have heart conditions. He's a pediatric cardiologist by training and a great asset to the team. Dr. Ramesh Srinivasan. Dr. Ramesh Srinivasan is a pediatric gastroenterologist and a hepatic liver specialist, liver transplant specialist. And there are a lot of children outside his room, and they always come back with happy faces. I would like to invite Dr. Rahul Reddy. Dr. Rahul is here. Dr. Rahul is a pediatric endocrinologist. He couldn't join us. Now, the one thing you mentioned, madam, is in our case, after COVID, we've had so many children coming with developmental conditions. And that's something we have picked up in Jubilee Hills. So we'd like to invite our developmental pediatricians. We have Dr. Jagdish. Dr. Jagdish specializes in early pediatric interventions, 0 to 3 years, neonatal and pediatric. And supporting him also is Dr. Naga Nandini. She's a pediatric psychiatrist. Unfortunately, my own child faced problem in psychiatry, and we had no trained pediatric psychiatrist in Hyderabad. So we have one in our team, which is a great asset. Supporting all this, nowadays everything has genetic condition. So we have started a whole genomics program, and we have Dr. Surya Balakrishnan and Dr. Airavati. Both of them represent our genomics medicine team. They work with all the specialists, and we support children who have genetic problems to their underlying conditions. There are some people who couldn't join us here, and I would like to take their name. But one of the key things which is there is the whole area of hemato-oncology, which is blood condition. Dr. Chandana, she's part of Dr. Padmaja Loki Reddy's team, and she handles all blood conditions as well as cancers. People whom we are missing is Dr. Sunil Kumar Swain. He is our pediatric cardiothoracic surgeon. We have very good pediatric orthopedicians, Dr. Vidyasagar as well as Dr. Anand. And this is the fantastic team that we have, which embodies our mission, all specialities under one roof. So madam, what I would request is, if we can unveil the logo. Madam, if... Yeah. This is our Apollo Children's logo. So all our hospitals will start consolidating the pediatric services under a new image, Apollo Children's. And we thank Ms. Upasana to be part of this whole event and start this whole journey that we will have all across the country. Thank you so much, ma'am. Doctors, maybe you can just take your seat. Thank you, ma'am. Please be seated with us. So, just a few words about Apollo Children's itself. Just wanted to mention that, the first pediatric liver transplant in India happened in Apollo, right? And that child who underwent a pediatric liver transplant, madam, he's a doctor now, working within Apollo. So that's the kind of impact that we have been able to generate. We have done over 600 pediatric robotic surgeries, over 2,000 cardiac surgeries. Our doctors are great academicians. We have about 49 DNB students being trained under all of them across the country. These doctors have more than 2,500 publications. to their credit, and that's the power that we bring to the table. So our vision is to make sure that we consolidate comprehensive care for children across all Apollo hospitals, under Apollo Children, and make sure that we have all specialities under one roof in a child-friendly environment. That is Apollo Children's for you. That's all I can say. I would like to invite Dr. Ravindra Babu, our Director of Medical Services, to deliver the word of thanks. So, on request, we can take a couple of questions from the media if they have for Madam. Madam, please.
We have a strong I can come in front, right?
హలో మేడం మదర్గా మీ జర్నీ స్టార్ట్ అయిన తర్వాత ఇప్పుడు మీరు తీసుకున్న ఇనిషియేషన్ అంటే సింగిల్ మదర్స్కి అంటే ఫ్రీ కన్సల్టేషన్ ప్రొవైడ్ చేశారు. అంటే మదర్గా ఒక ఎమోషనల్ జర్నీ స్టార్ట్ అయిన తర్వాత మీరు ఇనిషియేషన్ తీసుకోవడానికి కారణం ఏంటా?
Yes. So, previously, before I got pregnant, I witnessed motherhood. But now after I got pregnant, I actually know what is happening and what a mother goes through my own personal journey. I completely know how stressed a mother is when the child is not feeling too good. And I think parenting is very important, and I'm lucky to have a very, very nice spouse that can co-parent with me. But what about the single mothers out there